Yeah, the veteran left-hander Hyunjin Ryu will pitch for Toronto here today. He's not an overpowering guy, never has been. He's always been a guy. Fastball sits right around 90 miles per hour. Great changeup, great command of that fastball. He'll mix in some curveballs and he'll cut the fastball in on the hands of the right-handed hitters. He's working his way back from Tommy John surgery, so he's only pitched twice this year. Last time it was 4 no-hit innings.
Christopher Morel is going to lead it off for the Cubs this afternoon. Changeup, and he gets him swinging, 1 down.
Yeah, that's a very good sequence of pitches as he was able to throw the strike inside, and that really sets up that changeup away.
And that's down and in, ball 4, and that's a really patient at bat from Nico Horner.
So here's Happ, a switch hitter, batting for the right side against the lefty Ryu.
On the ground, Belt. Oh, and it eats him up, and everybody's going to be safe. Brandon Belt, pretty good defender over there at first, but the in-between hop on the turf, and he couldn't collect it. And for Ian Happ, safely aboard, 2 on and 1 out. And that one hit in the air out towards left center. Cutting across is Merrifield to make the play. And Bellinger retired, 2 down.
2 on, 2 out for the Cubs. Coombe here in the top half of the first inning. Swanson hitting at .254 on the year. 18 home runs, 58 RBIs.
Hit hard. Fair ball inside the line. Chalk kicked up. Horner in to score. On his heels is Happ. And it's a 2-run double for Dansby Swanson. And the Cubs jump out front 2-0.
J-Mo features a fastball at 94 miles per hour. Cutter has been a good pitch for him lately. Earlier in the year, he's getting hurt with it. Curveball, slider, and occasionally a changeup. The ERA has been trending in the right direction, now sitting at 5.17.
It'll be Merrifield, Belt, and Guerrero in the air to center. Bellinger, a couple of steps back, and he's there to make the catch.
That's high, ball 4. 1-out base runner for the Blue Jays.
Guerrero digs in, powerful right-handed slugger.
That one hit out to short. Swanson, the second one, bare hand, throw to first, safe at first. Guerrero beat it out.
Springer hitting .259 on the season overall.
And a 3-2 is in there, and Springer is gone.
That's out number 3. We head to the second with the Cubs up 2-0 over the Blue Jays.
Kevin Biggio, Danny Jansen, and Dalton Varsho stepping up.
Hits it sharply, and he is going to beat it out. Tyone didn't get over in time, and when Wisdom couldn't catch it cleanly, the Cubs were out of options. Good to see Danny Jansen back in the starting lineup. Remember, hit by a pitch again. That was on Thursday, didn't play Friday or Saturday. And he's got all kinds of padding and tape and anything you can put on there to try to protect his hand and his wrist. He's been hit so often lately and always in the same general spot, like there.
How about that?
Unbelievable.
That is unbelievable. Obviously, they try to pitch him inside, and once again, that ball comes inside and hits Danny.
First and second for Toronto. Here's Dalton Varsho.
And he hits it well. Deep right field. And it is gone. A long 3-run homer for Dalton Varsho. Number 14 on the season. Well, you asked for a double, Buck. Will you settle for a homer? With Merrifield up for the second time, and a fly ball to center in the first inning. And he's got a base hit right off the end of the bat. And he loops it into right for a single. He's running. Got a great jump, and there's not even a throw.
He got a heck of a jump. He took an extra step on his lead, and then he took off before Tyone ever lifted his left foot.
And a throw gets into left field, and Merrifield's going to come in to score. He was running from second on the 3-2. And now wait a minute. The home plate umpire, Nate Tomlinson, has made a ruling that has brought John Schneider out of the dugout. It was ball 4 to Belt, and Merrifield's walking all the way back to second. Was there inadvertent contact between the catcher and the umpire? And if that is the case, right there, if that is deemed to be the case, the ball is dead and the runner has to go back to the last base he occupied. Did the right arm,
in his mask, no question about it. He hit his mask.
Right now, the Blue Jays have men at first and second with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate.
Base hit into left. Merrifield around third, and now he'll come in to score to make it 4-2.
Well, that's something the Blue Jays haven't had very often lately, is a big inning.
Belt up to second on the play. 4 runs in here this inning, and here comes the 9th Blue Jay to come to the plate this inning in George Springer. He shoots one into right for a base hit. Belt's going to come in to score. Guerrero round to third, and it's 5-2. As the Blue Jays come up in the bottom of the 4th, beginning with Whit Merrifield. And he's got another 2-strike base hit, his second of the game.
Brandon Belt leans in.
Belt hits one well to deep right, off the wall. Merrifield on his way to third. It'll be a long single for Belt, and the Blue Jays have runners on the corners with nobody out.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. coming up.
And a base hit into left. Merrifield's going to jog home. Belt to second, and it is 6-2. So it'll be up to Dalton Varsho, who's already had one very big moment in this game. Line drive, center field, base hit. Belt in to score. Guerrero in behind him, and it's 8-2.
Well, what a big day for Dalton Varsho.
Inning continues for Santiago Espinal, the 8th batter of the frame.
Drilled left field, Happ over, and he makes the catch. What a play by the Gold Glover. Patrick Wisdom has had a tough day in the field and at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. This time he drills one center field. Well struck, Varsho back, and that's gone. Home run to center for Patrick Wisdom, and the Cubs get 2 runs back. It's 8-4.
So here's Espinal.
His runners are now at first and third.
And a base hit into left field for Espinal will bring home Biggio with the 9th run of the ball game. Up to second goes Varsho, and let's see if Paul DeYoung can get in on the action. He is 0 for 4 today. That'll help. Base hit into right. And Varsho's in to score. Espinal around to third. And boy, does Paul DeYoung have to be feeling a bit better right now.
Yeah, he hit a ball very hard in the 5th inning and hit it right to the third baseman, but he picks up an RBI with a base hit past the first baseman.
So 10-4, and here comes Whit Merrifield for the 6th time. He is 3 for 5. And now he hits one well towards the left field corner, and it's off the wall. Espinal will score. DeYoung to third. It's an RBI double for Merrifield and a 4-hit afternoon.
2 away in the 9th.
And that is the ball game. 101 to finish it. As Hyunjin Ryu, the bullpen, and today most definitely the bats. Merrifield with 4 hits. Varsho homers and drives in a career high 5. And the Blue Jays win it 11-4.